kind of agree with that?
Yes, I can. I mean, it's clear to see. I mean, if you look back at the game, we came out a little flat. They made plays early, but, you know, we fought back, and that's really all that matters.
How much is it on you as a quarterback to make sure the guys are up and ready for this game and not to come out flat like last year?
I mean, that's 100% a part of my job, to make sure that our guys come out and we're prepared and we're ready and we're focused. My job is to, you know, like I said, always to be the facilitator and to make sure guys are, you know, doing what they're supposed to do. And that's something I take pride in. That's something that, you know, I'm going to do better at this year and going to continue to get better at.
Is there any part of this offense that you're not as comfortable with as other parts?
No. I mean, I feel like I'm very comfortable in the offense. I understand my role. I understand what I have to do, and you know, it's just about, you know, like I said, being a leader and getting better each day.
About Marshall, when they come up here, they're gonna come up here and play 100%. I mean, they're gonna give their best effort. They probably be their hardest game they ever play, because this, like you say, is our rival. So I got a lot of respect for Marshall. When they come up here as our team, we could definitely want to bring it, and hopefully they bring it too.
Taylor, just in general with this offense, how excited are you to get out Sunday and see what you guys are really capable of doing in an actual game Sunday?
Well, I'm definitely excited, man. We've been doing this for 3 weeks, so we went hard for 3, so now is the time to see can we show up and really do it, because we playing against our defense and we kind of know each other, and now we play the team that we barely don't know like that, so hopefully we just come out and everybody to do their part and everything work out well.
You've been returning a couple of kicks recently, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about doing that?
Return now, so hopefully if we get the right blocks going on, hopefully I can take one to the house.
What is it about your skill set that you feel like, you know, that's something you can contribute to the team?
I like to, you know, blitzing is, you know, it's pretty much one assignment. You know, I might adjust here and there according to the play, but I like to use my speed to an advantage on the outside. You know, I recorded a couple sacks last year and some key plays in the backfield against various teams, and hopefully I can do that again this year.
A lot of the younger guys have talked about how much of a leader you've been. Is that more just because they see your experience, or is that something that you know, consciously go out there and say, all right, I'm going to make sure these guys are in line?
Yeah, you try to make sure the guys, you know, stay focused, and you know, the younger guys that are getting reps, you know, you really try to make sure they pay attention to the things that I used to pay attention to when I used to watch guys like Reed and JT. So.
One of the key plays in the backfield happened against Marshall last year. Do you remember that play? Do you remember?
Yeah, overtime. Yeah.
I remember at the time you talked a little about leading up to it. You were kind of still getting your feet wet with the defense, and was it Leonard who put you in the right spot for that?
Yeah, we had all talked about on the sideline, and Anthony and JT was trying to move around to leverage the ball and stuff, and Marshall had been getting us on that same play, so I just scooted over. You know, they ran it, and then when they ran it, we knew it was coming. It was just right there.
What's your memories of the Marshall game last year?
Disappointment, and then being ecstatic after the game. During the game, you know, Marshall beat us for, you know, a good 45 minutes, and then we came on. I mean, this year, you know, we got to play a full game this year because, you know, every year, you know, they're coming.
How do you feel about finally getting out there, and especially against Marshall?
Yeah, that's the fun part. We've been going against the same people for so long that we all just feel like it's time to play somebody else. So that's make us so excited to see what we can do against another team.
How do you feel as a cornerback unit, yourself and Tandy and all them?
I feel that we got a good tandem with me and Tandy. I feel like we can have a lot of success.
Everybody that wasn't in West Virginia jersey. Same feeling today, ramping up?
Yeah, man, you know, we just ready to get it started. We done put in we done put in a lot of work this fall camp, man. We just ready to hit somebody other than our teammates.
Talk about this Marshall offense. What you see, is it relatively similar to what you saw last year?
We haven't really watched too much of it. We watched a couple plays today, but yeah, it's similar to what they ran last year.
Coaches try to tell you anything differently when you're dealing with a true freshman quarterback, any tendencies they may tend to make, or is that generally ignored?
Not really, you know. They say he's a runner. You know, he's kind of a fast dude, but you know, he's a freshman. You know, he never played in the type of environment he's gonna play in now, and you know, it's gonna be his first Division I game, so it's probably gonna be a lot different for him.
A year ago, you hadn't experienced any of this, the atmosphere, playing in front of a big crowd, Division I opponents. What's the difference? It may sound like an obvious question, but 1 year later, what's the difference in you in terms of how you approach this and you know, your excitement about playing?
I would say my experience. You know, I really didn't know what to expect last year coming into the game, but you know, I kind of know, you know, about the rivalry. You know, it's going to be a lot of talking out there. You know, you got to keep yourself composed, and you know, you can't get unnecessary penalties. But you know, my strategy will never change. I'm just going to go in and play as hard as I can. You know, every snap.